Lord, please help the next man that walks in this door be the right man for the job. Amen. Well, hello. How are you?
Good. Name's Rusty Trusty.
Honest John.
Nice to meet you. I'm here to apply for your deputy position. You got my telegraph, didn't you?
Sure did. Have a seat. Let's get to answering some questions. Now, it's been a long day, Rusty. I'm just going to get straight to the point. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, some people tell the truth when they think they're going to get a new job, or just sometimes only when people are watching. Is that what you think honesty is?
Well, I can tell you that I ain't honest because I want this job, or even because I'm afraid of getting caught, but I believe that Jesus was an example on this earth. And since I follow Jesus, I want to be more like him. That's why I try to be honest. I ain't perfect, and sometimes I mess up, but I strive to live my life by telling the truth.
Rusty, looks like you've got a good head on your shoulders. How'd you like to be the next deputy?
I'd be honored.
That'd be great. You know what, Rusty? If you're looking for a place to stay, there's a great all-in place down here on the road. It's called Mama's Boarding House. It's a good place, got some good grub, and she can sure put you up there. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. You can come by here. We'll swear you in. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Thanks.
All right. Can you believe it? God answered my prayer. He sent me an honest man right here to be my deputy. You know, it's important that you and I are honest. Not because we're afraid of getting caught or in trouble, but because Jesus is honest. And because we follow Jesus, we want to be just like him and tell the truth, no matter what.
Howdy there, Life kids. I got a joke for you. Are you ready? Why did the cowboy put his bunk over the campfire? So he could sleep like a log, silly.
You never believe what I just heard. Mr. Wilson having a sale on tap shoes? No! The sheriff just hired himself a new deputy. Goes by the name of Rusty Trusty. Right? He's staying at Ma Jones' boarding house, and Silent Sue told me that the reason he got hired is because he's real good with a gun.
Silent Sue told you? You know she's the biggest gossip in this whole town?
She said her sources were reliable.
Well, we'll just have to go pay a visit to this here new deputy.
Yes, we will.
What's my first assignment?
Well, Deputy, I think the two of us ought to go out to the town of Whopperburg, walk around a little bit, and just see how things are going today. What do you think?
Sounds great, partner.
Sure.
If you don't mind me asking, Sheriff, why are you so fired up about being honest anyway?
Well, I'll tell you. You know, Deputy, my daddy was a well-respected man in his town. And it wasn't because he had a fast gun. It's because he was honest. And he always made a real big deal about me being honest also. You know, I remember that he was always telling me this story about these guys in the Bible. Now, these guys in the Bible, they were given a boatload of money, more money than you and I will ever see in our lifetimes. And it was to rebuild the temple.
Hope the king kept track of all the money he gave him.
You know what, Deputy? He didn't have to.
Why?
Because these guys, their reputations were that they were honest men. Now, if you have a reputation for being an honest man, the king, he didn't have to at all send anybody to go with these guys and watch over them because he knew that they weren't going to steal that money and keep it for themselves.
Sounds like a couple of pretty honest fellas.
Sure were. You know, my father always told me he wanted that kind of reputation. He wanted people to trust him like that and not to worry if he was telling a lie or not. So you know what? He made sure that I was telling the truth all the time. And if he ever caught me in a little white lie, well, after he'd light a fire under my rear end. Well, after he'd do that, well, he would remind me of that story. This led me to follow my father's example of being an honest man. And I wanted to be just like that my whole life.
Sounds like a great man.
He is a great man. He's still around.
Yeah.
He's just not around town.
Yeah.
Anyway, it really was one of my life goals to be just exactly like him when I grew up. Okay, you ready to take a gander out here at old Whopperburg?
Let's do it.
Let's go, buddy.
Reach for the sky! Oh yeah!
Put the gun down, Butch. Put it down.
My business ain't here with you, it's with this deputy. I heard you got the job because you're the fastest gun in the West, and I want to put you to the test.
Well, I ain't the fastest gun in the West. I don't know where you got your information, mister. The only reason I got this job is because Honest John here likes the fact that I'm an honest man.
It's true. I didn't hire him because he was a fast gun. It's because he's honest.
I knew it! I knew it! Shouldn't have listened to that lying scoundrel of a woman.
That lying gossip and goose of a woman. Sure glad it ain't true.
I could stand not getting a job because ain't being honest, but because you got the faster gun than me? No way!
Yeah, we don't really care about that honesty stuff because everybody knows we're the rottenest, dirtiest scoundrels in the whole county. Yahoo!
Hey, you boys! Butch, you and your friend better stay honest. If I catch you being dishonest in this town, you'll wind up in my jail. Right here in my jail cell.
Hey, Life kids, you sons and daughters of the high prairies. Why are cowboys and cartoonists alike? They both have to learn to be quick on the draw.